Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to this women's lacrosse matchup. Chad Hall, and alongside me is Brittany Gowen, as we will see the Warren Wilson Owls take on your Piedmont Lions. Should be a good one today, folks. Piedmont enters this game having 3 games underneath their belt, but no wins, losing to Birmingham Southern, Barry, and Swanee. Warren Wilson has not had a game under their belt, so this is their first competition of the season. Should be a pretty good one. Looking forward to this one. We do not have starters yet, but we should see those in just a few minutes. Getting ready for the national anthem here, so we will join back once that is complete. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your starting lineup for the Piedmont Women's Lacrosse will be number 2, Maggie Spratlin. Number 6, Jaden Ramatowski. Number 10, Mac Smith. Number 11, Emily Baker. Number 13, Mallory O'Brien. Number 14, Marin Bumpus. Number 17, Lauren Knowles. Number 20, Sierra McFerrin. Number 21, Abby Newbern. And number 22, Lindley Ward. Number 24, Kellyanne Schlosser. And number 25, Allie Reese.
Your starting lineup for Warren Wilson is Maverick Fisher Gormley, Genesis Lopez, Andy Rose Barnhart, Belle Carden, Kerrigan Cosby, Mary Marill, Pamela Moore, Kiana Dandy, Dylan Edwards, Maddie Wetmore, Tatum Fowler, and Christina Fishborn.
Got started here a little early today. The opening draw was at 3:55 p.m. for a 4 o'clock game. Warren Wilson possesses just inside midfield. Lady Owls moving up the field with Kerrigan. Kerrigan Cosby still possessing inside the men's restraining line.
Looks like Kerrigan's trying to set up a play. A lot of hand motions going on, trying to get the ball to the goal. She shoots and misses.
Shots just wide from Kerrigan.
It is Kellyanne Schlosser's ball. Piedmont goes to clear it up the field.
Ball's in the stick of Allie Reese. Going to get a whistle. Trying to get a reset of the shot clock. 87 seconds, excuse me. Moving up the field now. Now to Mac Smith. Ball's taken away. Maggie Spratlin picks that one up. Going to set up the offense now. Spratlin behind the net. Going to go to Allie Reese. Reese surveying the defense. Over to Emily Baker. Not sure how that's not a push call as Emily Baker's pushed to the ground. Gonna have Dylan Edwards now.
Pushed to the ground twice. Now it's Piedmont balls again. Emily Baker will come up with it.
Gonna see Emily Baker pick up the ball just inside midfield on the men's lacrosse wing. Down to Sierra McFerrin. McFerrin's going to dump it off to Mac Smith. Smith down to Reese. Reese to the middle to Bumpus. Gets met by 3 Owls. Let's see Emily Baker take her time on this ground ball. A little bit of a slow start from both sides so far. Bumpus now.
Yeah,
Lady
I think
Lions.
Piedmont finally is trying to set up a play, move the ball around a little bit around the 12.
See Spratlin with it behind the net. Spratlin's going to draw. Up to Bumpus. Bumpus to her left. Loses the ball. Ball still on the deck. We're going to see a whistle. We see a push going back to the Lady Lions. Up to Ward.
There's 20 seconds left on the shot clock.
Ball's in Allie Reese's stick. She's going to make one miss. Score! Allie Reese will put the Lady Lions up 1-0 early in this ball game. After a little bit of a slow start from both sides. Seemed a little sloppy early, but it seems like the Lady Lions are really starting to get it figured out.
Yeah, I think having their first home game today, it's really going to get the season officially started for them. It's actually Coach Brooke Thacker's first home game here as a Piedmont Lion.
Yeah, Coach K has been calling this place home for, what, is this their second season now?
Third, actually.
Third season, okay, there we go. See Jaden Ramatowski taking the draw. See Ward and Bumpus on the outside along with Genesis Lopez. Dylan Edwards, and I'm not sure. Ball's going to land in the stick of Mac Smith. She's going to bobble it a little bit. Ball's on the deck. Marin Bumpus will scoop that one up. Down to Allie Reese. Allie Reese with their head up, looking for somebody. Going to go back behind the net to Spratlin. Lady Lions will set up in their offense. Up to Bumpus. Sierra Phelps jogging on. Ward, Spratlin, Reese. Go over to Phelps. Three-second violation on the Owls. Not sure who that was.
Yeah, number 18 for the Owls.
Dylan Edwards knocked with the 3-second violation right there. Going to see a free position shot right here from Phelps, I believe.
Phelps' chance to put another one on the board and the first for her for the season.
Oh, off the bump and score!
There we go.
There we go. Nice little 1-2 there from Phelps and Bumpus. Going to make the Lady Lions lead to 2 now. That was nice.
It was. It's nice to see those different types of plays on an 8-meter shot in women's lacrosse. It's one of those you can get pretty creative with it, and clearly Phelps and Bumpus did. Good teamwork on them.
Absolutely. It seems like we're going to see a lot of Lady Lions offense so far in this one. I'm looking forward to it. Lady Lions have been playing a lot of defense in their first 3 games. It's going to be nice to see what the offense is truly made of.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an exciting matchup today. We also have Ward and Bumpus on the circle.
See Ramatowski taking the draw again. Ball's just on the deck. Ramatowski's going to come up with it. She's got a lot of green grass in front of her. She can carry this one until she gets played. Going to go behind the net to Reese. Reese is going to push a corner. Scores! Allie Reese, her second of the day. Man, Lady Lions are getting started early.
It's nice to see the freshmen come out here and really make a name for themselves on this field. This team's pretty young this year with no seniors in the lineup, so it's always nice to watch the freshmen come out and show who they are in their position on the field.
Absolutely. This team is extremely young. Maybe that could really tell a story when it comes to their slow start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get the few first game jitters out of the way and then show who Piedmont really is in a game like today.
Right, and you can really see the Lady Lions really coming out of their shell so far, winning the draw, having a good time so far. Ramatowski on the draw. It's going to land in the stick of Lindley Ward. She's going to run into 2, draw a foul. She's going to continue. Ward to Bumpus. Bumpus to Spratlin. Back behind to Reese, to Smith. See the Lady Lions probably possess this one after 3 really fast goals. Ball's with Bumpus now. See the whistle blow again.
A 3-second again.
Someone will be, I think we're going to see Spratlin on the free possession shot right here, just outside the 8. Spratlin has a chance to make this one a 4-goal game.
10 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first quarter.
Oh, save on the doorstep. Over to Reese. Reese to the middle. Lindley scores! Little 1-2 action. Lindley Ward right on the doorstep off of a feed from Allie Reese. Man, you can't draw it up any cleaner than that.
No, great save by Spratlin, getting that ball back off the goalie's stick. Way to react to that.
Right?
Yeah.
You have to have awareness to be able to get that second chance opportunity. It's like grabbing a rebound.
Oh, that's one of the most important things about lacrosse is being able to get those, and Spratlin is doing a really great job, and along with Reese, playing down low, getting those balls back for the team. Very crucial part of lacrosse here.
Absolutely. We're going to see the same 3 on the draw for Piedmont. See Ramatowski, Ward, and Bumpus. Going to see Lopez. Not sure who's over there. And we're going to see Maddie Wetmore on the draw for the Owls. Lady Lions are going to possess this one. Bumpus down to Reese. Up to Smith. Smith looks like she's going to pull this one out. Go over to Ward. Now the Lady Lions will set up their offense again. Should take plenty of time right here. They have 75 seconds left on the shot clock.
Looks like they're trying to set up a play, slow it down a little bit. Get some different stuff going.
Hear the call from the far sideline from the Piedmont bench. Keep the ball hot. Want the Lady Lions to move it around with pace. Looks like they're really trying to set something up now with Bumpus. Bumpus looks like to be the initiator of the offense from up top today.
Yeah, it's crucial to keep that ball moving up top. Got to keep defenders on their toes.
Right, seems like Warren Wilson sent kind of a dummy double team right there. See Reese just inside the 12. See Spratling behind the net, surveying the defense. Feeds to Sierra. Sierra Phelps on the doorstep. Ball's on the ground. It's going to come up in the stick of Fishborn. Fishborn has a chance to clear with Max Smith standing right in front of her. Going to have it over on the far side. I believe that is Kiana Dandy. She's going to continue to run up the field. She's got a lot of green grass in front of her, has one to beat. See kind of a push right there from Spratling. Dandy still with the ball now, rolls back. Nothing there. Just heaves one up. It's going to land in the stick of Ramatowski. You're going to see Ramatowski take this one by herself. She's got a lot of space in front of her. Probably see her dump this off to Spratling. Oh, they have numbers right here. Down to Bumpus. Scores! Spratling to Bumpus on the fast break.
That's Bumpus's second for the day so far. First with the assist from Phelps, and now this one coming in hot from Piedmont.
A lot of unselfish play from the Lions early. Got a couple people with an assist so far. We got Spratling with one, Phelps with one, and Allie Reese with one. Lady Lions up 5-0 early.
There's 7:57 left in the first quarter as we go back to the draw.
See the same three out there for the Lions, same three for the Owls. See Bumpus, Ramatowski, and Ward. On the draw for the Owls, this is Wetmore, Lopez, and excuse me. Trying to get and Edwards, excuse me. Seems like we got an injury on the far side. I believe that is Kiana Dandy coming off the field. Hopefully she is okay. Not sure what happened. We just saw the head coach Becky Stanford come over and attend to Dandy.
I believe that actually puts the Owls down a player, it looks like.
Right. It's going to be 10 on 11 now. Great pass from Lindley Ward to Maggie Spratling. Going to go back to Bumpus. Seems like she is the initiator today. Back to Spratling. Behind to Reese. Ball movement from the Lady Lions looks extremely crisp right now. That's everything you could ask for. Emily Baker scoops up the ground ball.
Keeping the ball hot around the 12.
Absolutely. Phelps with it now. Phelps is going to go down to Spratling. See Max Smith right on the doorstep. Looks like a little bit of a screen. She's going to pop out. Race with it now. Feeds to the inside. Errant pass right there. Let's see Emily Baker come up with this one and pull it out.
That was a good snag by Baker to get that out.
A little bit of a low pass. May see this one. It dives right on the end line. See Allie and Lopez scrum for this one. See Reese move it back to Spratling. Behind the net. Cutter to Emily Baker. Baker's going to pull this one out. Heavy defense there from Edwards. Bumpus with it up top. 31 seconds left on the shot clock now. Bumpus out to Ward. Down to Reese. Spratling's going to take this one for herself. Save on the doorstep. Ball still in the crease. Fishborn comes up with it.
Very
this
good.
one. Oh,
sorry.
see this one got to Lopez.
I was going to say very good offensive defense from Lindley Ward, staying tight on the goalie right there to make that clear even harder for him.
Ground ball scooped up by Bumpus. Excuse me, sorry. See, Bumpus possessed this one. Looks like the Lady Lions will reset with 77 left on the shot clock. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. We're both excited. First home game of the season.
Right.
Perfect weather, perfect day for some lacrosse this afternoon.
Yeah, it's a hot one out here. You see Reese take this one for herself. 68 degrees here in Demorest with a lot of sun. It's a hot one. See Spratlin with it behind the net.
Back to Reese. Reese has the ball now behind the net.
Seems like the Lady Lions are being extremely methodical about their possessions and their attacking options right now. On the doorstep, pass seemed to be deflected. See Phelps scoop up a ground ball on the far side. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Spratlin up to Baker. Looks like a little bit of a double team coming.
20 seconds left on the shot clock for the Lions to see what they can do with the ball.
See Newburn scoop this one up. I think it's going to be...
I believe they called one too many people over on Piedmont as Newburn went over for that ball. So it is now Owls' ball near the restraining line.
See Edwards with the ball now. Edwards makes a woman miss. Can't really say man. Still with it now. Edwards on the opposite side of the field. A couple yards outside the 12. See the Owls get a offensive possession late in the first quarter. 60 seconds left on the shot clock. Edwards still has the ball behind the net, looking for somewhere to go.
This is Piedmont's second defensive
Edwards pushes
run.
the corner. Shoots wide. Looks like Piedmont's going to have the backup. Schlosser with the hustle play right there, having the backup. She's going to look for somewhere to go on this clear.
Very crucial part of lacrosse, having Kellyanne Schlosser back there ready to go get those every time someone shoots wide. She's always the first to get to that line.
Newburn up to Reese. 2-on-3 opportunity for the Lions. Over to Spratlin. That was an incredible clear.
It was.
See that one go to, I believe that was Lauren Knowles, excuse me. Up to Newburn and then Newburn to Reese. Tic-tac-toe on the clear from the Lions. See Emily Baker with this one, couple yards outside the 12. Over to Phelps. Phelps scoops it up. Phelps looks for something. Up to Bumpus. Bumpus would step in a little bit. Throws it over. What a save on the doorstep. Another save.
I believe that one was actually a toss back from one of their players. One of the Owls tried to give it to the goalie, bounced off the goalie.
It looked like a little bit of a slap shot there.
Yeah.
Inside the 8.
Playing field hockey or something.
Right.
Now Reese with the ball.
Reese on the doorstep. Errant pass right there.
It looks like that spot is just kind of the place to be called. Having too many people on one side, it's now, oh, well, yeah, it is Piedmont's ball again, as it was one of the Owls that jumped back over.
Right, the two different colored lines seems like it's really getting to the Lady Lions. They haven't played at home a whole lot this season, so getting used to their home turf again, I guess.
Yeah, you got to remember, women's lacrosse here is actually the red lines, and men's lacrosse is the yellow. It's different usually everywhere you go, so every game you got to learn something different color lines.
Yeah, you got to really be communicating that before the game. Reese surveying the defense, passes up to Baker. Nothing there. Let's see, Rebecca Slade picked this one up right inside the red line. Is that a coincidence? I'm not sure. See Spratlin with it over to Reese. Reese surveying the defense over to Smith. Smith up to Baker. 40 seconds left on the shot clock. Up to Slade. Slade misses. Plenty of time to pick that one up. Oh, makes a man miss. Why not? Over to Bumpus. Down to Spratlin. Reese with it now. Spratlin to Reese. Reese scores! Allie Reese. Why not make it 3? Why not?
Now she's on for a hat trick for the day. Freshman Allie Reese.
First career Hattie.
Yeah.
Why not?
Really making a name for herself out here as a Piedmont Lady Lion.
Her ability to finish in and around the net is incredible.
Oh, the crease is her best friend.
Oh, absolutely. She seems to just really have 1:08 left in the first quarter. Thank you to our cameraman, Matt Kodrowski, for the day. Doing a phenomenal job for us up in the booth. Most likely going to see the same. Looks like we're going to see
Score is now 6-0.
Lions lead still. See the same, not the same people. We're going to see a new face on the draw circle. We're going to see Rebecca Slade on the draw circle. Looks like she's going to have this one. See white ball. Not sure. I believe they released too early. There was no possession called off the draw.
Correct.
See Knowles with it now. Over to Baker. Lions moving quickly.
It actually looks like a new owl. I believe it was number 5.
See Genesis
Lopez came out. I believe that's who it was. I'm sorry if I'm incorrect, but she came out. So the Owls are still down a player.
Over to Smith. Let's see Baker with it. Up to Slade. Shot clock is off. 30 seconds left on the game clock for the first quarter. Inside to Smith. Smith scores! Off a feed from Allie Reese.
That's
Allie
her first
Reese
for the day.
Yeah.
She is. What is that, 2 assists now, I believe, with a hat trick to herself?
Absolutely. Man. 5 points in total, 3 goals, 2 assists. She's having the time of her life, and that is Max Smith's first of the day. She's 1 of 1. Why not?
There you go.
See Bumpus, Ramatowski, Slade on the draw circle. Along with them will be, I believe that is Tatum Fowler, Dylan Edwards, and Kiana Dandy.
There's 18 seconds left in this first quarter. Looks like the Owls take it away from the draw.
Scooped up by Edwards, right. Good check there from Spratlin. Spratlin's got to go right here. Should just push the net right here. Looks like she will. She's inside her defender. She's going to dump it off. Oh.
I saw what they were trying to do. They were trying to get Reese one more goal with an assist.
Why not?
It was there just a few more seconds, and hopefully that ball would have went in.
Right. Lady Lions lead at the end of the first quarter 7-0. Great start here from the Lady Lions. We're going to take a break in between quarters. Chad Hall, Brittany Goen alongside me. We're going to take a break here. Just a few seconds. Everyone at home shouldn't be afraid. We'll be back in a minute. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the second quarter here at the Walker Athletic Complex. Chad Hall alongside me, Brittany Gowen. Lady Lions have a commanding lead after the first quarter, up 7-0. See the likes of Allie Reese with 3, Lindley Ward with 1, Marin Bumpus with 2, Max Smith with 1. That makes up the scores for the Lady Lions today. Lady Lions are moving left to right, and the Owls are moving right to left on your screen. See some familiar faces out there right now. You see the same 3 on the draw as we've seen all day. See Bumpus, Ward, and Ramatowski. See...
Looks like we'll have the same 3 also
for the Owls,
I believe. The Owls.
Well, right, we see Lopez, Dandy, and I believe that is Edwards on the far side, lined up alongside Bumpus. Start of the second quarter. Here we go.
The Owls have all 11 back on the field.
Lady Lions possess down to Reese. Over to Spratlin. Lady Lions will get set up in their offense again. See Ward with it over to Baker. Baker down to Smith. A little high on that one. She'll have plenty of time to scoop that one up. 70 seconds left on the shot clock. See Reese with it. Spratlin going to go out to Phelps. Over to Bumpus. Baker. Ward. Back to Baker. Playing a little bit of catch up top.
Looks
Bumpus.
like they're trying to keep defense on their toes a little bit, get something going, possibly start running some plays.
Lady Lions can take this time to work on a lot of things for their upcoming games. Have another game at Guilford College on Friday.
And then back home again.
Allie Reese scores! There we go. That's her 4th of the day off of a feed from Maggie Spratlin. Man, Allie Reese is getting started early. Why not start your career, your home women's lacrosse career at Piedmont University? Why not? Why not have 4 on the day? I think that's 5 to 6 total points. She has 4 goals, 2 assists. Lady Lions lead 8-0 here early in the second quarter. Doing a phenomenal job so far. Going to see our same 6 on the draw. See Dandy, Bumpus, Edwards, Ramatowski, Lopez, and Ward all on the draw, in the draw circle. Ball still on the carpet. Ramatowski picks it up. Plenty of space to run in front of her. She's doing a phenomenal job on the draws today. Down to Reese. Reese puts it in her left. Over to Spratlin. Out to Bumpus. Misses that. Scoops it up off the carpet. Down to Spratlin. 72 seconds left on the shot clock. Lady Lions have another offensive possession. See Phelps enter through the box. Over to Ward. Ward's going to throw it back to Reese. Had someone open on the cut. Spratlin. Lady Lions should take this time to just possess the ball. The Owls have been playing a lot of defense today. Baker with it up top. Down to Ward. Looks like a little bit of a play. Ward's going to come down the alley and shoot high. Ward took a little bit of a push there after that shot. You're going to see 37 seconds left on the shot clock. They're
Looks
going to
like
stop
Ward,
the clock now.
Yeah, it looks like Ward got her goggles knocked off. Maybe got the wind knocked out of her just for a second.
Right. It seems like she's up, though. No athletic trainer being called over. Ward's going to put her goggles back on. Seems ready to go. Ward's a tough player. I know you know that, once being her teammate.
Yeah, I do. Back even into high school, we played together, and now here she is, even with a brace on her wrist.
Lady Lions will still possess it. You'll see Reese go to Spratlin. Over to Bumpus. Bumpus sticking her left hand up to Ward. Yeah, Ward's fine. Looks like it. She had a little bit of a hunch there. Oh, Emily Baker makes one miss. Oh.
The Owls are playing some pretty tight defense now on the Lions. Staying on their toes. Getting more aggressive as the game goes on.
See a little bit of a hold. I think that's going to stay with Tatum Fowler. Tatum Fowler being hounded by Allie Reese. Up to Edwards now. Nice roll there from Edwards. Edwards is going to continue to move this one up the field. Gets met by Lindley Ward just outside the circle. A little bit of a stutter step there from Edwards. Edwards is going to keep this one herself. Runs into a double team. Throws it back to Dandy. No good. Dandy's going to scoop this one up off the carpet. She's going to continue to push forward. 52 seconds left on the shot clock now. She's going to fall down. No call there.
No call.
Not sure what happened. Ramatowski's going to possess this one. Lady Lions should take their time on this one and get all of their offensive personnel on that side of the field. Emily Baker with it now. Plenty of time. 77 seconds left on the shot clock. See Max Smith throw it behind. With Spratlin now. Over to Reese. Going to see Phelps come in from the substitution box up at midfield.
Looks like Ramatowski and Phelps, they're running a midi line. Ramatowski goes out, Phelps comes in. Very crucial part of lacrosse, I would say. It's always nice to be able to run a midi line. Keep the game going, keep your players fresh.
Ball thrown inside on the carpet. Ward. Oh, just wide left. Looked almost like a foot save there. To Bumpus, quick stick, saved on the doorstep by Fishborn. Fishborn scoops it up in her own crease. 88 seconds left on the shot clock. Throws it over to Dandy. Dandy met by Ward and Reese. Throws it on a bounce. Up to Lopez. Lopez scoops it up off the carpet. Lopez rolls back. Lopez continues to run. Runs into Ward. Just outside the circle. Hounded by two players. Takeaway check from Spratlin. Spratlin's got a 1-on-2 opportunity here. Looks like she's going to run this one behind the net. Let all of her offensive personnel get onto the field. See Reese with it now. Lady Lions hustling to get back on offense.
Looks like they'll take a second to get things organized, get something going, throw it around a few times around the 12, get everyone adjusted where they want to be. Let's see if we can see a play come out of the Lions right here.
Seems like the midfield substitution of Phelps and Ramatowski, it looks like they're playing to their players' strengths. Lindley Ward on the inside gets it taken away. Shoot, scores! Lindley Ward with her second of the day scores on the doorstep.
Way to get her own rebound there. A little bit of a bobble, comes back up with it, shoots and scores by Lindley Ward. It's nice to see that happen after she was just knocked down the last time she tried to shoot.
Like we said earlier, she's a very, very tough player. I'd imagine we're probably going to see the same 6 on the draw circle. Maybe someone new join on the draw circle. See Emily Baker substitute now. Bumpus and Ramatowski out there. Joined by Dandy, and looks like Edwards is going to step up there too. Ward on the opposite side. Just inside midfield on the Lions half. Looks like Lopez is here. She's going to play. Looks like she may play on Ward's hip. Looks like it's going to be a delay of game, though.
Yeah, it looks like she wasn't exactly sure of what position she was playing for a second, so refs called it delay of game. So Piedmont's ball to start with Reese down.
Saw Ramatowski take that one for herself and get it behind the net to Reese. Looks like Max Smith will step in. Look for somewhere to go. Over to Bumpus now. Down to Spratlin. Reese. You're going to see Phelps step on now. Over to Slade. That pass is just too high. Sierra McFerrin will scoop this one up all by herself. She's going to move it off to Knowles. Up to Smith. See Smith move it over to Phelps now. Reese, Spratlin, Bumpus. Back to Spratlin. On the doorstep, scores!
What a snag.
Wow. Is that Max Smith?
I believe so, or second of the day, actually.
Man, what a snag. That feed looked a little high, and she was able to come down with it right on the doorstep and put it past Fishborn.
Yeah,
Man.
Very good handles from Piedmont today, as we've seen. Very creative on how they pass the ball. pass the ball and go from one to another. As Chad has said, it does look like we will have the same 6 on the circle. A substitution, actually. Looks like the Owls are switching out, I believe. Ramatowski with the draw. And Ward comes up with it, passes it off to Bumpus. Bumpus down with it, with the defender on her back. Over to Spratlin, over to Reese. Reese now with it at the bottom of the 12. A high pass Slade. Looks like it's the Owls' ball. Piedmont will be transitioning back onto defense. It's like a little bit of a struggle getting the ball up, getting everyone in position. In case you're not aware, women's lacrosse for the past, I believe, 2 seasons has had free movement, so no more whistles unless there's a big foul on the play. Looks like Lopez going down with the ball. Over to Barnhart. Barnhart and O'Brien fought for the ball. Now just outside the 12, or excuse me, the 8. Knowles pass to Bumpus, passing to Reese. Reese running down with it. She has Spratlin down there waiting on her. Passes it back to Bumpus. Looks like they're going to slow it down here. Wait for everyone to get in a position, move the ball around a little bit, get comfortable again back on the attack side of things. Over to Reese with a cut from Phelps. Spratlin now with the ball. Down low, over to Bumpus. Bumpus looking where to go next. Over to Ward. Ward with a spin move and a shot. Nice stop by the goalie. Spratlin gets that rebound over to Reese. Reese now to Phelps. Phelps met by a defender right outside of the 8. Tries to pass it off. No one there to help. Owls now come up with it going down the field. Bumpus right on their back. Knowles fights for the ball with O'Brien.
See a whistle now. Gonna stay with Warren Wilson.
Looks like they don't know who wants to pick up the ball in that moment, as the ball was just, I believe they called a push. Now Edwards passes the ball.
Looks like
Or excuse me, she still has the ball. Crashes in. Few whistles.
Headspace, I think. Right?
She does get an 8-meter. Yeah, I do believe that was shooting space.
Shooting space, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. See Edwards now. Free possession.
The Lions marked up.
Shoots. Just high. Gonna be Lions ball.
O'Brien, the way she ran back for that ball, being in the right position. Ready to bring it back up for Piedmont. Over to Spratlin.
Oh, wow. Up to Reese. This ball movement has looked good all day long. Lady Lions are really finding their groove when clearing the ball from defense to offense. Seen the Lady Lions struggle in their first 3 games with clearing the ball. See Ward subbing on. Scores! Lindley Ward. 3rd of the day.
Hat trick.
I think so. Let's take a little look-ski.
Smith assisted that one for her.
Her 3rd of the day. I believe that will add to Max Smith's point total. She has 1 goal, or 1 assist, excuse me. See a timeout here. Warren Wilson will take a timeout, and we'll take one with them. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Few minutes left here. 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Lions lead 11-0. Going to see a draw after halftime after a goal by the Lady Lions. See Ramatowski, Ward, and Bumpus all on the draw circle now. Believe we're going to see the same three Owls join them as we've seen all day.
What a great way to start the season. First home game, beautiful weather, and a score of 11-0 at the moment for the Lady Lions.
See Ramatowski, Bumpus, and Ward. See Lopez. We'll see Dandy come down and Edwards for the Owls.
Looks like the Owls are down a player once again. No subs on the sideline, so I believe they pick and choose who gets to take a breather for a moment, and I don't blame them one bit. First kind of hot day on turf of the season.
Yeah, it's not a fun time. Not a fun time. See Ward move it down to Reese. Lady Lions will get set up in their offense again. See Reese with it. Looks like she'll carry a little bit behind the net. Over to Bumpus. Bumpus is met. See Slade with it. Slade will move it off to Ward. Ward steps in, fakes one, drops the ball. She'll scoop that one up. See a double team come. Going to see Rebecca Slade move it off one more.
Very good recovery from Ward. Way to box out, get the ball back for her team, keep it on the offensive side with 50 seconds left on the shot clock. Down to Reese. Over to Phelps.
Ward with it. Just inside the restraining line. See Ward direct traffic a little bit. See Bumpus kind of cut through, set a pick. Ward's going to run around the screen down to Spratlin. Behind the net to Reese. On the doorstep to Max Smith. Max Smith scores again. Why not?
Max Smith shoots high and makes it high. I believe her second for the day.
Yes, absolutely. That is her third of the day.
Oh, her third.
Actually, another hat trick. Another player with a hat trick. That's 3 hatties from the Lady Lions. See Max Smith with one, Lindley Ward, and Reese.
Allie Reese.
Right. What a day they're having. Lady Lions offense looks extremely good. Lady Lions lead now 12-0 with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left before halftime.
I know they're feeling good out there. First home game.
Absolutely. It's a different atmosphere at the Walker Athletic Complex. Always a great place to be. See Lindley Ward pick up the ground ball off the draw, move it up to Ramatowski. Ramatowski's going to take it for herself, move it over.
A snag by the Owls.
Wow. Nice way to pick that one off. See Edwards with it again. Edwards is going to put the stick in her left hand, back to her right, move it up. No good.
Newbern comes up with it.
Newbern up to Reese. See Newbern sub off. Believe that's Smith come on, Phelps come on. Down to scores! Wow. And Stanley fast ball movement there leads to a Marin Bumpus goal off of a feed from Maggie Spratlin. The goalie didn't even know where the ball was.
No, there's definitely a lot of fast movement going on down on Piedmont's offensive end.
Right.
I don't think even our whole attack side was even back yet by the time it was passed to Bumpus and scored. Now, I believe does that make her a hat trick?
I think so. Yes, it does. She has 3
There you go,
goals.
4 hat tricks for today for the Lions.
And that's every goal scorer. Every person who scored a goal today has a hat trick. How do you feel about that?
I like the sound of it.
I do too. I'd like to see a couple more people get involved when we get closer to the second half as the Lions lead 13-0.
Very good read off the draw by Ward. Was moving her body placement. Looks like Ramatowski slow to get up. after I believe they all collided after the draw. But Ward up with it, and it's halftime here.
Good looking offensive possessions from the Lady Lions is our story here at halftime. Lady Lions have looked incredible. Seeing Allie Reese with 7 combined points on the day. Incredible performance from her. She has 4 goals, 3 assists. Lindley Ward has 3 goals. See Marin Bumpus with 3 goals. Max Smith has 3 goals and 1 assist. And Maggie Spratlin.
There we go.
Apples on apples. 4 assists on the day. See a lot of Lady Lions with a recorded ground ball. Couple turnovers, only 8 in the first half, as Warren Wilson had 9. Seen a lot of shots from the Lady Lions with 20, 18 shots on goal, 5 for 5 on the clears. That's what I talked to you pregame about. Lady Lions really struggled with clears these past couple games against some very, very good teams. Clears are essential from getting the ball from defense to offense. Like to see the Lady Lions really, really clear the ball. Doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, definitely crucial part is the clear, like Chad was just talking about. And just looking comfortable out there. They look so much more comfortable than the past few days, the past few games here and there. Even just our low girls on attack being able to become that crucial part. That's why they have so many assists. They see it, they do it, they pass it, or even shoot it themselves.
Right. They've looked incredible today so far. So during this halftime break, I'm going to get some water. I'm sure you'll do the same. See a lot of people get some good reps for the Lady Lions. But we're going to take a break at halftime, and we'll join back as soon as the horn blows. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the second half. Your Lady Lions lead 13-0 over the Warren Wilson Owls. First half was a good one. A little bit of a morale booster for the Lady Lions after dropping 3 straight to some very, very good opponents. I know you can speak on the level of play coming from the likes of Barry, Birmingham Southern, and Swanee, considering they're all in the same conference.
Yeah, definitely that conference has a little bit different style of play than we do here in the USA South. But, I mean, it's always nice to play people in different conferences, get a little different feel for the game and feel for who's out there for us to play.
Right. Bumpus comes up with the ball off the draw, throws it down to Reese. See the Lady Lions moving from right to left on your screen and the Owls moving from left to right on your screen. You can see Sierra Phelps sub in from the midfield.
Bumpus up to Ward, over to Baker, to Smith.
Lady Lions set up in their offense for another time today. Seen this a lot today. A little bit of a one-sided affair when it comes to offense. See the ball with Smith now outside the 12. Lady Lions being patient with their offensive looks, moving it around very quickly. Being played behind the net. Not used to seeing that.
Bumpus
right on the
open.
doorstep. Fishborn comes up with it.
Very nice stop by the Owls. Double team on Bumpus. Going for the clear now. Ball rolls out of bounds. Looks like Reese will be bringing it in for the Lions. Smith there to help her out. Over to Ward.
Lady Lions will get another fresh shot clock on the offensive end after the Owls turn it over on their clear. Failed clear for the Owls. See Reese with it behind the net to Spratlin. Spratlin's been having a day on the assist leaderboard as she has 4 in the first half. See Bumpus with it. I wouldn't really say Bumpus is the initiator of the offense, considering Spratlin does have 4 assists on the day.
Yeah, definitely, though. Spratlin is one of the big-time components. But, of course, a lot of her assists come from passing to Bumpus in the middle of the 8. And ball is out over to Ward. Ward picks it up as I believe there is a pass to the middle, kind of, sort of, over to Baker now. Baker now over to Reese. Reese looking to do something with it. She goes over to Spratlin. Spratlin looking at Phelps. Phelps now making a decision. Back over to Ward.
Looks like Spratlin's really just doing a phenomenal job distributing the ball to anyone who's on offense with her.
Yeah, Piedmont's low girls definitely are good at seeing who's open in the middle, and that's crucial. That's where those fast breaks and everything happen in the middle of the 8 like that.
4 seconds on the shot clock. Looks like Piedmont might just roll this one to the corner. It looks like they will. Owls will possess on their defensive half.
Piedmont did the smart thing in that situation. You'll see a lot of lacrosse teams go, and when they can't do anything with it, instead of the girls getting the ball at the top of the 12 or so, they'll go and they'll roll it towards the end zone, just really to have the other team have to move a few more feet just to get the ball back onto the other side. Very smart move by Piedmont. And now Spratlin with the ball low over to Reese. Looks like Piedmont's trying to adjust again. The Owls playing a lot tighter of a defense this time. Bigger sticks on their toes, ready to start stopping Piedmont, trying to cut through, staying tight on the cutters. Spratlin now over to Reese. Reese looking to move the ball. Yeah. Looks like they like playing low.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something you really don't see out of the women's lacrosse side as the Lady Lions lose possession of the ball as it rolls over the restraining line.
Looks like there's ball rolling.
Going to see O'Brien come up with it. O'Brien continues to run and dumps it off to Reese. Lady Lions have another offensive possession.
Very good pickup by O'Brien to get that ball back, keep it on the offensive end. Very crucial part of the defensive side here at Piedmont is just kind of like a game of keep away. Keep it away from defense, keep it on the offensive side. Let's see what we can do over there instead.
Right, and going back to what you said earlier, it's really interesting to see the Owls really extend out and play behind the net. You typically don't see that in the women's game, but you do see it a lot in the men's game. Do you think that they're trying to implement a tactic by playing behind the net?
Yeah, typically when a lot of the teams start to play slow, get it around the circle a few times and stuff, it's really smart on the Owls' part to go and start pressuring, even behind the cage, because some teams don't, and next thing you know, you're just running the clock when Owls need to get the ball back. So a lot more pressure by the Owls right now is definitely making it harder on Piedmont's side to get the ball into even the 8 right now. Trying to get creative with it, and Ward goes and calls shooting space on, I believe that is number 30.
30, that's
Tatum Fowler. Ward now with the 8-meter shot. Adjusting some of the players now onto the field. Ward looks ready. Definitely was ready in the first half. She's for sure warmed up at this point. Ready to see what she can do. Passing it off.
I like that call there. Ball's with Baker now. Throws it over to Smith. Smith scoops it up off the carpet. Down with Spratlin. Going to see Reese. Spratlin pushes a corner. Dumps it off to Baker. Baker shoots. Save. Fishborn goes up high and saves the shot from Emily Baker.
Very nice shot by Baker.
Let's see Ward scoop up.
Ward now fighting for the ball.
Ward's going to move this one down to Reese. Lions are going to reset in their offense. Going to see Ramatowski come on. See Baker, Bumpus, Ramatowski, Spratlin, Smith, and I believe that's Reese, along with Ward, all on the offensive end. I believe this is Ramatowski's first offensive possession of the day.
I think it is, yeah. Looks like they didn't run that midi line this time where Phelps and Ramatowski would switch out, so Ramatowski's going to give it a shot. Let's see if she can get herself one here. Looks like they're going to think of something, set up a play. There she is, Ramatowski cutting through the 8. Now looking over.
Scores! That was well drawn up. It seemed like they really just sent Ramatowski in there to try and draw some of their interior defenders out, and then Spratlin receives it just on the edge of the 8, throws one fake, and then shoots high and gets it past Fishborn. That's going to be Spratlin's first of the day.
That's first of the day.
Points.
Yep, 5 total points from Spratlin here. Her first actual goal. Everything else has been assists, but of course, assists are just as crucial.
Spratlin's got quite the stat line. So far, she has 1 goal, 4 assists, 5 total points, 4 shots on goal, 3 ground balls, and 2 caused turnovers. She's really doing it all for the Lady Lions right now.
She is, with 8 minutes left in the third. Looks like Ward stepped out. Who do we have now? I believe that is Becca Slade.
Yep.
Going up for the draw. Gets it right into her stick. Excellent draw off of Ramatowski. Ramatowski to Smith.
Ramatowski's looked incredible on the draw controls today, getting it to her fellow teammates along the circle. Done a phenomenal job so far.
Speaking of them running the midi line between Ramatowski and Phelps, Phelps is back in along with Slade. Slade is down here on the offensive side for Piedmont. Phelps now with the ball at the top of the 12, over to Slade.
See some new faces in there on offense for the Lady Lions. See the same attack line of Smith, Spratlin, and Reese. See Bumpus, Baker, Slade, and Phelps all now. Ball's taken away from Smith. Ball's going to stay with the Owls.
Can't exactly tell what that call was. I believe possibly just a push, but here go the Owls down the field. Looks like a double team from Piedmont.
See Edwards with it now. Edwards continues to move the ball. Crosses midfield, hounded by Bumpus. Bumpus playing some aggressive defense. Edwards about to run into a double team.
Nice pass off by Edwards to number 30.
To Fowler. See a whistle now. See a reset of the shot clock. Not sure who this. It's going to stay with Fowler now. Fowler being guarded closely by McFerrin.
Yeah, McFerrin getting some action down on the defensive side. Let's see if defense has been awake after the first half.
I'd imagine we're going to see the Owls take a lot of time right here.
There's some whistles being called, or I guess blown.
Not sure. Looks like the...
I'm going to go with it is Piedmont's ball. It seems as everyone's moving back up the field towards Piedmont's offensive side.
Don't think we got a whistle blown to resume play. See Ramatowski jog up near the substitution box at midfield.
So they had to redo that throw as Baker did not wait for the whistle. Baker got lucky, honestly, because depending on the refs, if you go and you pass that ball before they go and blow it, they will call a false start and the other team will get the ball. But ball's now over to Phelps.
Slade just outside the 12 over to Baker. To Smith now outside the 12. On GLE is Reese. Spratlin surveying the defense.
Looks like Smith is trying to set something up in the middle. A lot of hand waving. Over to Phelps.
Phelps surveying. Back to Spratlin. Spratlin looking for someone inside. Down to Reese. Reese is going to push a corner. See if she can get anybody. That would have been the perfect opportunity to cut. There's a lot of green grass right in front of the crease. Go up to Phelps. 20 seconds left on the shot clock.
Phelps looking for someone open. Spratlin now with it again, down low, over to Reese. Kind of looks like they're playing catch here and there as everyone else running around trying to get a good cutoff. Owls getting aggressive. Looks like they're going to double Reese. Reese needs some help on the offensive side.
That was a great double team by the Owls. That has to be a defensive morale booster right there.
Yeah, and like I stated before, it's always nice to throw that ball towards the end line. They actually just had the shot clock run out, and as you saw, Reese had to drop the ball where she was, so the Owls get the ball. Now it looks like they're trying to triple team the Owls, get it back to number 12, back into their own 8, scooping it back to the goalie. Nothing wrong with doing a re-clear on the Owls side of things.
See Fishborn move it up now. Not sure who possesses the ball right now. Moves it up to Edwards. Edwards bobbles it. Hounded by Rebecca Slade at midfield. She's going to goose that one. And
lots of Lions got in there.
Oh, it's going to be a push on the Lions, and the ball is going to stay with Edwards right outside the restraining line, the red line that you see on your screen. See Edwards pick it up momentarily. Edwards with it. 4, maybe 5 Lady Lions are in the vicinity of her. Up to Fowler now. Fowler's going to move it over.
Very good pass by the Owls, seeing the wide open girl in the middle of the field. Oh, it looks like.
See Bridget Bilderback. Scoop that one up.
Bilderback also, just like Ward, has a brace on her wrist. A few injuries here on the Lions team, but of course, as always, they persevere through them to get that ball back, play through all the hardships.
Yeah, Coach K has a very tough group of young women on the squad.
Yeah, you can't tell any of them they got to sit because none of them will listen. All of them want to be out there on that field. They're hungry for the ball and hungry for some wins this season.
Absolutely. Lady Lions have, this is a incredible bounce back statement from them so far as the Lions lead 14-0 in the third quarter. See Bumpus with the ball just outside the 12 over to Baker. Baker bobbles it, scoops it back up. Baker surveying over to Bumpus again.
A lot of movement happening in the 8.
See a little bit of a push right there, and we're going to see.
Yeah, Slade got pushed, lost possession of that ball. Oh, a few stumbles in the midfield. Is that Newbern?
Down. Think she's going to be all right. Going to stop the clock. I think they're going to make Newbern sub off. Not exactly sure why. I think we're going to see O'Brien step on for her.
I know there was, speaking to Newbern before, I know she had kind of a scrape on her knee, so there's probably a chance it just, on that fall, busted back open and probably blood protocol and not trying to get it on everyone's jerseys.
Right. Ball's going to go over the restraining line to Baker.
Good stop by McFerrin right there. As we've seen a lot of problems right there going off sides, good stop by her being able to stay on her defensive side.
See Phelps up to Bumpus now. See Bumpus directing traffic a little bit. She's going to push
Very
to her
aggressive
left.
defense.
Yeah, the Owls are showing a lot more pressure than they did in the first half. I think that's great to see from just a second-year program.
It is. It is a huge adjustment. Even from the first half, they've gotten a lot more aggressive on their toes, staying tight on their cutters, making it harder on Piedmont to get that ball into the 8. A lot of movement in the 8 on Piedmont's side of things, which is amazing to see, but the Owls keeping tight on their people, making it hard, of course.
See Spratlin and Dandy fighting for that ground ball behind the net. See Spratlin push up. See Slade over to Smith. Smith's going to have it now. Throws it down to Reese. Down to Spratlin again. Not going to see any pressure behind the net. Throws it on the doorstep. Missed right there by Baker. See Fowler scoop that one up. It's going to stay on the offensive end. That's going to be the conclusion of the third quarter.
Very well played lacrosse by both the Owls and the Lady Lions right now.
Right. Seeing the Lady Lions make a couple adjustments in halftime, sending a lot more cutters than we've seen in the past, and the Owls have really just brought a lot of defensive pressure, which we didn't see a whole lot in the first half. I think that's a very good skill to have, is being able to pressure enough but not get beat.
Yeah, and like Chad discussed earlier, this is only their second year with the program. The Lady Lions, unfortunately, were not able to play them last year just due to certain things happening. But it is very, very nice to see a second-year team out here playing as well as they are. They only have 12 girls with them today, so with this weather and just everyone adapting to different environment than they're probably used to, it is great. And honestly, I can't wait to see what the Owls do and bring back next year.
Right, absolutely. I think if they just continue to do what they need to do, I think they can be a very, very good program in the next couple of years. Yes, they're still building right now, but once you continue to build and you continue to build on the foundation that's already been established by the girls that were there last year and this year, I think we can really see them take off.
Yeah, I mean, everyone starts somewhere.
Right. I mean, even the Lady Lions had to start somewhere. Lady Lions are a fresh, young team with a lot of freshmen. See the likes of Maggie Spratlin, who's a freshman, Kaylee Moreland, who's a freshman, Jaden Ramatowski, Mallory O'Brien, Marin Bumpus, Lauren Knowles, Allie Reese, and Rachel Werner. They're all freshmen.
Making a name for themselves here as a Lady Lion. Honestly, can't wait till their seniors come back and see what they do their senior year. Definitely a strong senior class. I know that's a few years away, but you never know.
Right, and the recruiting job that we've seen from Coach K so far has been great. From what I've been hearing, she has a very, very large class coming in the fall, which is going to be great for the program, great for the atmosphere, and what Coach K and Coach Brooke have been trying to build so far.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Brooke brings to the program. I haven't been able to actually meet her yet, but just hearing things from the girls, they're very happy to have her here as a Lady Lion also alongside them.
Absolutely.
Looks like we have, I believe, possibly the same 6.
I think you're right, but I do think...
Oh, yeah, here comes Ward dancing onto the field. Ward comes onto the circle.
I think we're going to see actually some new faces. See Edwards. There is a keeper change. I believe that came in the third quarter. I think we're going to see Rachel Werner now step in for Kellyanne Schlosser. Draw is up to start the fourth quarter. Let's see that one goosed forward. Let's see
Builder back.
Yeah. Take this one for herself with a lot of green grass in front of her. She's going to throw it down to Spratlin. Spratlin will possess on Piedmont's offensive end, throw it across the field to Smith. Smith's going to throw it down to Reese. Lady Lions will get set up in their offense.
Very good transitions by the Lady Lions. Looks like they definitely trust each other out here on the field, knowing how to throw the ball and where to throw the ball for every single person out here.
See Reese with it behind. Over to Spratlin.
50 seconds left on the shot clock. They begin cutting in and out of the 8.
See Ward.
Looks like Ward.
In.
Yeah.
On the doorstep to Marin Bumpus. Marin Bumpus will score off of a feed from Lindley Ward. That will make Marin Bumpus's total of the day 3 goals. That should have been 4, I believe. Waiting on the official stat from the table.
Yeah, very good look by Ward, though. Went to pump to possibly get a shooting space. Not a bad idea. That's very smart, very good lacrosse IQ from Ward. Going, and then, of course, seeing Bumpus down in the middle of the 8, open and ready to shoot. I don't even think Bumpus even really moved. She just was ready to pump and go.
Absolutely. She just caught it on the doorstep and was able to one-time finish it. See the same 6 out there. I'm going to see Maddie Wetmore step up from defense up to the draw circle. See Ramatowski. Ball's on the carpet. See Knowles fight for this one. You're going to see Rebecca Slade pick it up, throw it up. Going to see Knowles scoop this one. Get pushed. She has a lot of room in front of her. Ball's going to be swatted down. See Marin Bumpus pick this one up and just carry for herself. A lot of grass in front of her. She's going to run it down and look to get the Lady Lions set up on offense. With the 2 women behind the cage, see Spratlin and Reese, who have been back there all day long, playing like a very, very good dynamic duo behind the net. See Slade, Bumpus, Spratlin, Reese, Smith, Phelps, and Ward all on the offensive end for the Lions.
55 seconds left on the shot clock for the Lady Lions.
What do you expect here on the offensive end from the Lady Lions?
Definitely looks like this time they're trying to run a play. Ward up at the top, kind of directing people on the 8. Now it's over to Spratlin, to Phelps. Phelps looked like she just wasn't ready for that pass. Oh, now it's over to the Owls. Bounced out of bounds. New shot clock. Now let's see what the Owls can do. Pass it over to the goalie.
See Dandy with it behind the net. She's going to carry with Bumpus on her hip. Looks like she's just going to continue running. Runs through a couple checks.
Unstoppable at this point. Lindley now comes up with the ball.
Lindley looks to be pushing the pace just a little bit. Going to pull this one back out for the Lady Lions. Looks like they're going to take their time and get set up on offense. Over to Smith now. Smith down to Phelps. Phelps behind him. Reese. Spratlin. Slade. Bumpus. Ward. A little bit of a flea flicker.
You can see the chemistry from Ward and Bumpus. How they do little pass-offs to each other, ready to watch the other one cut. Phelps shoots, and it is deflected back. But, of course, as we've talked about in the first half, Spratlin comes out with it. And there's been a whistle called.
Going to stay with the Lions, though. Not sure what that was about.
Yeah, I can't really tell what his movement was other than just keep going. There's 55 seconds left on the shot clock. Spratlin with the ball behind the goal.
Going to move it up to Bumpus. Bumpus sticking her left hand. Strong left-handed player for the Lions. Going to see Ward bump out. Ward ready to feed. Gets the ball knocked out. Very
good defense right there by the Owls. Look at that, almost pass off to Bumpus.
That was a nice little flip right there.
It was.
Shooting space there.
Move the shot clock back to 60 seconds with Bumpus with the ball, it looks like. Oh, false alarm, Ward. Oh, now 35 seconds left on the shot clock. They've made some adjustments there. So Ward gets ready for the 8-meter, passes it over.
Slade with it. Sticking her left hand. Save Fishborn.
Very nice snag by Slade.
See Fishborn throw this up. Ward's going to come down with it. Steps out of bounds.
Just by a hair.
Right, I'm not sure what that was about. I'm going to see Spratlin and Bumpus on the ride now for the Lady Lions. Lopez with it. Lopez throws this one up to Edwards. Edwards tiptoeing on the line.
Called it a push.
Right on the sideline. Knowles right there. Throws it up to Fowler. Fowler loses it. Another whistle. It's going to stay with the Owls. Down to Edwards. Edwards pushing. Knowles on her. Knowles goes for the trail check. Steps in. Scores! Edwards with her first of the day. Dylan Edwards, midfielder.
The Owls are definitely fired up after that one. Looks like Piedmont's defense was just not exactly on their toes yet. It's been a while since they've seen the ball back on that end. So just got to get back in the groove on the defensive side for the Lady Lions.
I just see Coach K call a timeout, wants to talk things over. We'll take a timeout with them. You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Chad Hall alongside me, Brittany Goen. Just under 9 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Lady Lions lead 15-1. Last scoring play was from Dylan Edwards, the midfielder for Warren Wilson. Put one past Rachel Werner. See the same six, I believe, at the draw. You see Ramatowski, Bumpus, Ward, Lopez, Edwards, and I believe that is Maddie Wetmore up there as well. See Maddie Wetmore get a couple draw opportunities for the Owls.
Yeah, the score is now 15-1.
Ramatowski comes down with that one. Bumpus will scoop it up off the carpet. Going to call that one a push. Bumpus will scoop it up with Edwards in front of her. Just run past Edwards. Moves it down to Spratlin out in the alley.
70 seconds left on the shot clock with Bumpus with the ball. Passing it up to Slade to Ward.
Lady Lions look to possess this one on the offensive end. Reese, Spratlin, Bumpus. See Ward kind of set a dummy screen, throw it up to Smith.
Phelps had a very nice cut there, ready, asking for the ball.
Seen a lot of consistent cutters from the Lady Lions since the second half started.
Yeah, let's see.
Max Smith cut right there. looked for a feed. See Ward keep the stick in her right hand. Going to pass it up to Slade now.
Very good defense by the Owls. Ready and see that slide to Ward, not letting her get through into the 8.
See Reese with it. Down to
Phelps.
Phelps scores! Sierra Phelps off of a feed from Allie Reese, excuse me.
Her first of the day and first of the season,
Yeah.
I believe, for number 5, Sierra Phelps.
I believe you're right. She has 1 goal, 1 assist on the day, 2 total points, 2 shots on goal. Lady Lions will increase their lead by 15 by a score of 16-1.
You know, Phelps is that midi line, and it definitely looks like Coach K and Coach Brooke have made a great decision running that midi line with Ramatowski and Phelps, both of them ready to go on either side no matter what. With Ramatowski now getting the draw, looking for help. They, I believe, called a push, but everything is fine. Still Piedmont's ball.
It looks like they're playing to those 2 players' strengths. You're going to see Ramatowski take the draw because that's what she's good at. And then you're going to see Phelps come onto the offensive end because she's an offensive-oriented player.
Yeah, definitely safe legs.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're able to utilize your depth, especially running that sub in that midfield. See a pass to the inside intended for Rebecca Slade on the doorstep. Fishborn with the ball.
Yeah,
now.
Looks like there's a swat down in the 8 by the Owls. Not sure exactly who. There were a few of them in there. A whistle blown.
Might have been a crease violation on Bumpus or someone in the area.
I believe so.
Yes, it will be on Bumpus. See Fishborn with it up to Lopez. Lopez has it just inside the restraining box. She's going to continue to run the ball. Guarded closely by Newbern. Newbern on her hip, continues to push her. See a check come down.
Yeah, whistle, but still the Owls' ball.
Down
Here
on
they
the
go.
doorstep.
Build her back right behind the goal.
Fowler being guarded closely by Bilderback. Fowler has the ball, guarded closely by Bilderback still. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Going to move it over to Edwards.
You have O'Brien down there with Bilderback staying close to the crease. Ward comes in,
Edwards
creeps in.
underneath. Shoots right into the ground. Let's see Werner come up with this one. See Werner look up.
Very
Throw it up
nice
to Slade
clear.
over her head. It's going to go right to Spratlin at midfield.
Very good adjustment by Spratlin for being there as it went right over Slade's head. Now over to Reese.
Reese will throw it back to Spratlin. Spratlin may push a corner here.
Looks like both teams aren't exactly back yet on the defensive and offensive side for both teams. Everyone's a little bit slow to get back in with Max Smith with the ball up top. Now over to Bumpus.
I mean, to be fair, the Lady Lions and the Lady Owls aren't used to this heat. It is quite a warm one here on the 1st of March in Demorest. Used to it being pretty cold around this time of year up in the northeast Georgia mountains. See Slade with it now. Slade's going to go one-on-one underneath. She's going to move it back to Spratlin. Going to see Spratlin feed it on the doorstep to Smith. Pass is no good. Going to see Baker scoop it up. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. See Spratlin with it. It's a name we've been calling all day. On the doorstep to Phelps. Phelps had a good look right there.
Just tipped off the stick right there. Phelps was definitely ready for that.
And see Smith throw it back behind to Spratlin.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's see if they can get one off or what they're going to do. 5 seconds, and Smith makes the decision to roll the ball towards the end line as the Owls now have to pick it up from there to have their shot clock started at 90. And let's see where the Owls can get the ball.
I believe we're under 3 minutes now. May have just seen a timeout.
Yep, just
Warren Wilson will take a timeout, so we're going to take one with him.
Yeah, there was actually a whistle before the whistle there, but we'll figure it out after this break.
You are listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back. Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. This women's lacrosse matchup of Warren Wilson and your Piedmont Lions. Chad Hall alongside me, Brittany Goen. It's been a fun one today. Lady Lions lead by 15. Just under 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Going to see the ball in the far side corner. Can't really get that on camera just because of this light pole right here. We can only do so much here in the press box. Quite an awkward angle.
But as you can see in the bottom right corner, a lot of parents came out. If you're not aware, Piedmont is on spring break, so it got the chance to see a lot of parents come out and watch their girls play on this mighty fine Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, it's a hot one. We weren't really expecting this, you and I both, as we talked about before today's ball game. We're going to see Edwards with it down there. See Edwards run into a double team, hounded, ball's on the carpet, scooped up by Bumpus. Bumpus may take this one for herself. And she will bounce this one out as they get their correct substitutions on the field. See the ball with Ward now. Ward's going to throw it down to Reese. Reese is going to throw it back to Spratlin. 75 seconds left on the shot clock. See Phelps and Slade both sub in. See the ball with Spratlin. Phelps got free on the inside, didn't want to go. Slade's going to throw it back now to Reese. See Reese over to Spratlin. Spratlin's going to duck a check and throw it right to the Owls. Not sure who that was. I believe that is Belle Carden.
Very good snag by Belle Carden.
It's going to be with Kerrigan Cosby now. Spratlin up to Slade. 83 seconds left on the shot clock. Spratlin, Reese, two names we've called a lot today, been the initiators of the offense, both of them, as they've been handling the ball behind the net. Out to Phelps. Phelps is looking for somewhere to go. Throws it into Bumpus. Bumpus loses it. Almost scooped up by Kerrigan Cosby.
Looks like a fight for it now in the middle of the 8. Looks like slowly moving out towards the 12. Ball being pushed around, and the Owls come out with it,
Edwards.
Trying to transition it down the
I
field.
think that was Edwards that came up with it. Fowler over to Edwards, just out of her reach. She should be able to scoop this one up uncontested as O'Brien meets her over there.
Yeah, those two definitely work hand in hand together on the Owls side.
Good takeaway check there from O'Brien. O'Brien takes a stick right into the neck. We may see a card here, unfortunately. It's going to be a yellow card on Edwards.
I believe that's crucial for the Owls, as they already have one person on the sidelines. Edwards is now making her way over to the box. She will, I guess, be out for the rest of the game, it looks like, as it is less than 2 minutes into the game. Looks like that is where she will be sitting, unless the Lady Lions score one more time, and then she will be brought back in, because I believe it was,
from our cameraman Matt Kudrowski, that we are under a minute now. Lady Lions will come out on top in this one, leading by 15 with a minute left. 16-1 your score. See the Lady Lions maybe take one more opportunity on the offensive end. Going to see Reese probably hold it. She has shooting space call, I believe.
No, correction, it was an offsides call on blue. With two girls being out, I understand how confusing it is of who goes where and who can go over what lines. So one blue had to come back, and I believe it was Fowler that took one for the team.
See Slade in front of the net, received the pass, ball's on the carpet. Spratlin will come out with it, feed it on the door, feed it behind to Reese. Reese looking for somewhere to go. She's going to throw it back to Spratlin, see if Spratlin has a better angle. It's going to be over to Smith. Smith shoots it. Fishborn save.
And that's ball game.
That is a ball game. Lady Lions come out on top in this one, 16-1. That's a great bounce-back game after dropping 3 straight for the Lady Lions. Extremely proud of their efforts today. They did a phenomenal job, and they will get right back at it on Friday when they play Guilford College at Guilford this weekend.
And be ready to hear Chad and I both back here Sunday. I believe the game is at 12.
It's at noon, yes.
At noon.
It's against Hendricks. Hendricks will be making the trip to play on a Sunday. I believe they may be getting ready to start spring break, considering they are from Arkansas.
Yes, quite excited to see what else these Lady Lions can do for the rest of their season, leading up into actual conference play.
Yeah, that should get started relatively soon. We may be another week or two before we get started in conference play. Lady Lions are still continuing to play their out-of-conference schedule, as we will see for the remainder of spring break. But overall, pretty good game from the Lady Lions. Looking forward to being back here at the Walker Athletic Complex on Sunday against Hendricks. For myself and Brittany Goen, it's been a pleasure broadcasting to you guys for today. And we will see you all again on Sunday.